Hello, Mr. Bernard AKOTH. How are you?
I'm fine.
You're back again
Yeah.
after a period of time.
Yes.
I believe that today you have come to discuss the Samaritan.
Exactly.
Which part specifically?
I just want to give a summary of Act 1, Scene 2. That is after you had presented Act 1, Scene 1.
Scene 1.
Yeah.
So you want to give a follow-up, kind of Act 1, Scene 2.
Yeah.
I think that is good.
Yeah.
You can go ahead
Yeah.
and let our viewers actually listen to your presentation.
Thank you so much, Wayne.
Yes.
So our viewers, very much grateful today to present to you The Samaritan by John Lara, Act 1, Scene 2. This is just a summary. Previously you had been given the summary of Act 1, Scene 1, and as we wait for the enactment and the analysis, I feel the pleasure to give you Scene 2 summary. So Scene 2, we see it comes after the mayor had cancelled the launching of the Samaritan app, citing that it was a threat to the Maracas Municipal Council members. So today, it's very early in the morning, and the second Monday of January the following year, when he had convened an urgent meeting with the members he felt that are so much affected. This is after that day's newspapers had raised an alarm that there are a lot of ills that are done by the Maracas Municipal Council leaders. So he realized that this thing is so far and may reach the citizens, and the citizen may know what is going on in the Maracas leadership. So to prevent the information from reaching the citizens, the mayor informs the members of the meeting, that urgent meeting, that he had ordered Mr. Harvester to buy all the newspapers so that the members or the citizens of Maracas Municipal cannot get the news. So among the leaders who are majorly attached in the headlines, which are which they fear that is really damaging the name of these leaders, the members of the meeting and whose corrupt deals are majorly touched in the newspapers includes the mayor himself, Mr. Harvester, who is the CEO of the municipal, Maracas municipality, the deputy mayor, Honorable Ramdai. In the meeting, there is also Justice Jaden. There is Bembe, that is the Inspector General of Police. There are also these two secretaries in the name Ted, who is in charge of the Department of Health and Environment, and then we also have Mr. Seymour, who is in charge, the secretary in charge of the Department of Planning and Development. So they sit together, they look at the problems, and before them are 4 newspapers that had been purchased by Harvester, and this includes the Caribbean Watch, the Sentinel, they had the Spotlight, and there is also this one called the Insight, and their headlines were all containing damaging information about the leaders. So these people sit down, and the mayor, who had a very little understanding on technology, invites Mr. Harvester to explain to the members of the meeting how this app Samaritan works. So through Harvester, however much we also learned that most of them do not understand this thing, as the deputy mayor comes up and asks where the information is. When he's told the information is in an app, it is saved there. He asks He wants these people to go and withdraw the information. When he's told it is in the internet, he even asks people where the internet is so that they can reach there and maybe bring out the information. So Harvester explains to them that this is an app that allowed the citizens of Maracas to write anything they feel about the government, and everybody is able to see. So the mayor highlights out the kind of accusations that had been made against the municipal council officials, and maybe I just take you through some of the accusations. The major one was the supply of air. So there are people in the government who had taken tender to supply air, and they are taking a lot of money. They are paid every month for that tender, something that is never there. That is, and the accusation is falling on Mr. Ted and Seymour, and the members of the public are really not happy with it. Another personal accusation is on Bembe, who is said to have grabbed public land and constructed his big club called the Madingo Golf Club. Other accusations are general, and they include drug trafficking. We have inflation of the cost of the municipal projects. We have use of they use some crooked means of getting the tenders. They are also members of the government. Leaders of the government are also undertaking shoddy public works. There are murder and gang warfare cases. Also, the members are also accused about their personal lifestyles and their properties, such as cars. They own very big cars in the town. They have very big houses, and their businesses are so big. So the app touches on how they acquired this wealth, and even when they acquired the wealth. So all these are explained in the app. So they sit down, and the mayor informs them that there is a lobby group consisting of lawyers who are out to destroy them, who are out to prosecute the leaders. And this group is going around lobbying or mobilizing witnesses who are there to witness against them in the court. So they sit down, and they feel that if this goes this way, things may not be good for them, and they may all end up in the Baneta Express prison. So they sit down and suggest some ways of curbing up this problem, of avoiding landing into prison. They come up with a lot of suggestions, but we realize that there's no escape, because all their suggestions are blocked by different obstacles. The first thing maybe they think about was Jaden. When they get the news, Jaden proposes that they bribe the reporters and maybe the editors of the Samaritan. As Bembe also suggests that they may do some kind of threats to these people. But unfortunately, Mr. Harvester informs them that those who are using the app are so many, over 500,000, and they realize that they cannot bribe all this number, and even if it is threat, they cannot do threats to all these people. And then they think about another issue, and this is banning the use of the app in the Maracas municipality, and they were to issue out a circular informing people not to use that app unless you are authorized by the municipal council or the prime minister. Later, this is blocked when Justice Jaden tells them that they can never ban any use of an app unless they have a legal framework, which was not there at the present. The third suggestion, the plan of action they think about is getting computer experts to mess up the app, something like hacking. Again, they are informed. Jaden tells them, and Harvester also says that hacking is a crime, and if they do that, it may lead to more problems. They also suggest of going back to school where the app was innovated, and this is first trying to persuade the boy and the girl, that is Montana and Alvita, if they can drop the issue of the Samaritan. But they also realize that they cannot involve children into this. They also think about talking to Madam Nicole, that is the ethics and the innovations teacher, and maybe the principal. And then the mayor tells them that this one will also not be good, as it will appear as if they are meddling up with the affairs of the school. So they also drop that kind of action, that kind of plan, and they also think about soliciting money, doing some contributions, so that they have enough money and wait for the cases in court, and maybe do some bribes there at the court to escape, to free themselves from the cases. And we also realize that this one is also blocked when most of them complain that they have a lot of loans, and these loans, and there are also some with running projects, and you see they can now not afford to raise money for that case. So we see they also think about Harvester suggests a way out, which seemed to be a bit better